Welcome everybody to Mole Rat Nation. I'm Bob Carmichael and let's get started. How I finally found relief from Contrave-caused constipation. A few months ago, I made a video about the various types of weight loss drugs that I've tried. Here's a short clip where I talk about Contrave. The first drug I want to talk about, Contrave, is also a combination drug. One half of the drug is Wellbutrin, the antidepressant. Wellbutrin has been on the market for a long time. Wellbutrin has some unpleasant side effects like potentially causing seizures. It works by raising serotonin and dopamine in the brain. The other half of the drug is low-dose naltrexone. Naltrexone is used by people who are having trouble with drugs or alcohol. Neither one of these drugs by themselves cause much of a weight loss, but together appetite drops to nearly zero. Unfortunately, the drug will only last for about 6 to 9 months. After that, the drug is nothing more than a placebo. One positive note about this drug is that it gives you a new set point where your body wants to remain after the diet. Side effects. There are a large number of side effects listed, but for the most part, the only thing I noticed when I took Contrave was constipation. The business problem with Contrave was that it cost $250 per month. I got around this problem by dealing with Ridgeway Pharmacy in Billings, Montana. They were great to work with, and they only charged $100 per bottle. I was able to use 1 pill a day instead of 2, and it seemed to work just as well. Bottom line, Contrave is the most used diet drug in North America, and for good reason. The great combination of a few mild side effects and great appetite suppression makes Contrave a good choice. When I said a few side effects in that video, I mean except for constant constipation. I spent the entire 6 months on Contrave trying to figure out how to have regular, easy bowel movements. Part of my problem has to do with the way my diet has changed over the years. I used to have a bowl of oatmeal every morning for breakfast every day. I would also eat sandwiches and other types of bread served before meals at restaurants that gave me a lot of fiber that I needed to have a good bowel movement. But over the years, I've noticed that my blood sugar was way too high when I used grain products. So now I try to avoid anything with grain. I tried many fiber supplements like Metamucil, Citracel, and Benefiber. These were the most well-known brands I tried to get myself additional bulk fiber. I also tried some less-known types of fiber such as glucomannan and acacia. The glucomannan fiber was difficult to work with. If you didn't mix it just right, it would form a rubber plastic-like gel in the glass that would survive sometimes in the dishwasher. The acacia fiber had a gritty taste, and I was surprised to see how much calcium you got with each small dose. I was using 3 teaspoons of fiber each day, which gave me almost 5 grams of calcium, which I think is just too much. So what was the bottom line on the fibers? They all worked. They all just did exactly what they were designed to do, and that is to increase the amount of bulk fiber in my diet. Unfortunately, I was still constipated. I think the drug that I was taking, Contrave, was slowing down my intestines, so I began to experiment with laxatives and stool softeners to try to speed things up. Exilax and Senecot both use senicides from the leaf of the senna plant. They both work extremely well, in fact, way too well. I had a difficult time balancing between constipation and diarrhea. It finally became obvious to me that these products were not the answer. The next thing I tried was stool softeners. Colace is the most common brand. Most of them have glucosate sodium as their main ingredient. I tried using one of the cheaper brands and it made me nauseous. This product does soften the stool, but it did not speed up the transit time inside my intestine. I was getting pretty discouraged about finding a good answer to this constipation problem. Then one day I was watching a video by Dr. Berg about gallbladder problems, where he talked about people on low-fat diets typically having gallbladder problems because they don't have enough bile acid, that this can sometimes cause constipation. And just like that, I had the answer. I began to search on YouTube for recommendations about what bile acid products I should use. And I found a video by a guy that suffers from gallbladder attacks, and he reviewed many different bile acid products, and this is the product that worked best for him. The first day I tried it, it worked like a charm. I can speed up or slow down my bowel movements just by increasing or decreasing the dose, and the stool is always solid and well formed. It's not often that I find a perfect solution for a problem, but this is one of those times. The future. Right now I use 2 of Jarl's bile acid factors, 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening, away from food, and either Citracel or Benefiber for the bulk fiber I need. But I plan on replacing the fiber supplements with a new product from a company that used to be called Munique, and now it's called Supergut. This new shake features 20 grams of resistant starch from green bananas and oatmeal. This should give me additional butyrate. I plan on doing a video about the results from this new type of fiber, so stay tuned to this channel. I've done 2 other videos about diet drugs, and I will give you links to them at the end of this video. And join the nation. Click on the mole rat on the right to subscribe to this channel. I have no financial ties with any of the products mentioned in this video. And thanks for watching.